I'll give you a link in a second.
That's fine.
So we are starting to go live, I think.
You're live.
Yes, we are live. Okay, guys, we are going to try this again.
Hold on, go back to that. There was something that came up on the screen.
Yeah, that. It just does that.
Well.
And I need to find the chat, and so does Pamela. So I'm sending you a link. We're going to hope this works this time. I have everything muted. Okay, people are coming back in. Let me...
Okay, wait, let me mute.
Great that I can make sure that it fits within my budget.
You're able to set the prices, so you're
How do I mute it?
that fit your needs specifically. Keep what you... I need to find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
That's my fault. Oh, funny. So Pamela, Alex, and Melody Lane are back.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's the video. I was watching the video. I'm like, it's delayed. Okay, so let's start over. For those of you watching the replay, we just had a snafu of some kind that didn't work. Hopefully it's not going to come back. We never found the cause of it. Don't get it. So,
sometimes it can just be the energy of all of us together. Something just went, "Wow."
Yeah, so I'm Melody Lane. This is Alex, my son, Beard
This is
Adventures. Chewbacca. Over here, Pamela Hunter.
Hi.
And we have the puppy cam up in the top. Carly and Kobe. People keep asking about
Peppers.
the puppies. They're not puppies. They're 8 years old. But love them. I love them being not puppies because they don't chew on everything. You know, and they're potty trained. So
Nice.
all right. So we were
Talk
talking.
about your visit.
Yes, our visit to the Young Living farm in Utah. It only took us 55 hours to drive there.
Oh my gosh.
Well, 55 hours to Salt Lake City, and then we stayed the night and then went there the next day. And how far was it from Salt Lake City? It's in Mona, Utah.
It was about...
Hour and a half?
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it was that far.
Yeah. Anywhere from 45 minutes to like an hour and 15.
Yeah,
Something like that.
because I mean, especially with the speed limit so high there, I don't know how fast I was
Yeah,
driving.
how about how everybody drives so fast in Utah? And the air seems so like light that you just fly.
Yeah.
Not when we were there.
Why? What was happening?
There was smoke from fires.
Oh, there's.
Yeah,
I've heard people say it's smoky there.
Yeah, you couldn't see the mountains as well as you could last time I was there. So
Interesting.
yeah.
I wonder if it's still like that.
Yeah, so it was not as clear.
Gotcha. So what'd you think about the farm?
It was cool. It wasn't in full bloom, but
It's a lavender farm for those people watching that don't know. That's where they grow their lavender.
You should show is the thing going with the slideshow?
Do you see it?
No. Well, I wasn't sure if it's on the other thing. I don't know
Oh
how.
my goodness, that was a total mother-son like
You had it set up.
Hours in a
Now
car
it's
together.
gone, so I don't know.
You know, we haven't fought either.
That's good.
Okay. There just may be another slight little tiny problem. I can't do the slideshow. I think my mouse is dead. So I have to plug that in for a few minutes before I can click on anything else.
So slideshow coming soon.
All these little technical difficulties have been happening to me so big time with this Mercury retrograde. If you don't know what that is, it's a time that the planets are aligned in a way, somehow, some way, that technical things just give you trouble. So if you've had a printer or a computer or something that's gone haywire, maybe even your phone, whatever. Oh, I like to blame Mercury retrograde.
We did have printer problems yesterday.
Yeah.
But
I've been
They weren't
My
editing.
too
mouse
bad.
has been dying like fast. Like, what is the problem with that? Like, you go months and your mouse is fine, and then this week it's died like 6 times.
yeah.
That's how hers has been.
Yeah. Okay, we're back.
Excuse me.
My mouse is back.
Yeah.
Doesn't take long for it to charge much. So we can show, I have okay, I've never done this before, a little slideshow thing in the computer. So Pam, you'll have to watch it on YouTube instead of the Zoom.
Okay, I'll try without having sound.
Yeah.
See. I may have sound.
So what we're looking at now, and these are automatically going to change. I don't think they go that fast. These are the lavender fields. They're not in bloom yet. We were hoping they would be.
Everything's a little slow this year because of weather.
Yeah. This is the distillery. We'll go through these twice because they go through pretty quick.
That was just a building.
Yeah. Pam might know what that building is.
Yeah, it's just really cool.
Yes.
That's the main building when you arrive.
Yeah. It's like a house that was converted.
Yeah. So there's a store in there and a little restaurant.
And
the welcome center.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing in the store, Alex?
Lavender ice cream.
Okay, you said that really fast. Can you say it again so people understand what you're saying?
Lavender ice cream. So good. So
Oh
good.
my goodness.
It's gross.
Yum.
I don't like it at all.
You didn't like it at all.
I
and
hate-
loved it.
No.
I looked up a recipe, and I have a recipe now, and I'm going to make it.
No, it's gross.
I'm going to make it.
Okay, it did not
Why
even
is it
sound
gross?
good to me. Like, I like the lavender oil and stuff, but to eat it?
Oh, it's delicious.
And so they had lavender ice cream, and I said, Alex, you want some ice cream? He's like, yeah. And I'm like,
ice
I didn't get any.
Have you ever tried lavender lemonade?
Oh, that
No.
sounds good.
Okay, so Alex, make it for her. Maybe she'll like this.
How-
So all you have to do is get some really good fresh lemonade at one of the stores that you have there. That's,
Okay.
I get the kind that's very low in sugar.
Okay.
Hopefully if they have agave or whatever. Literally the easiest way to do it. Pour that lemonade into a pitcher. I do half lemonade, half water just because I don't like how tart that is.
Yeah.
I put a bunch of ice in there. I'll chop up some lemon slices to make it pretty in the pitcher, and then just one or two drops of Young Living Lavender Vitality, and let it stir in there and let it mix in. You can put a little sprinkling of a salt in there just to mix it in there. You won't taste the salt,
Right.
but you can put it in there just to mix it through. And oh, it is so refreshing as a summer drink. So yummy. So you'll probably love it, Alex. And I don't know about your mom here. I don't know if she'll like it.
I've had lavender and tea before. I've never had lemonade, though. So that sounds
Yeah,
good.
it's good. It's a great combo.
See, I've never wanted lavender. I can smell it and I like it, but not the taste.
Well, I think
And
I
he-
shared the story when I went to the lavender farm the first time, that farm, and I walked into the distiller, I almost literally threw up. The scent of the aroma was so powerful and potent, and whatever it was doing to the inside of my body as I was taking in the scent, my mom was with me and she's like, you okay? I'm like, no. I had to go outside and come in and go outside and come in and get used to whatever was happening to me with smelling all of that and how strong it was. And then I was fine, but I had to go in and out probably 5 or 6 times before I could do it. And then I put my feet in the water. Did you guys go downstairs where they were distilling the oil and the floral water was flowing out?
They wouldn't let us
No.
go in there.
They said the tours were over for the day.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer. So you didn't see that. Sorry.
No.
All right.
We got a picture of the distillery, or like some of the,
There was
Yeah.
a guy taking a break.
where they put the
on
plants.
table.
yeah.
Was there a big pile of juniper right there outside?
There was a big pile of something.
Yeah, that's juniper.
I didn't know what it
They're
was.
distilling juniper right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but isn't it cool to see how your little bottles turn
Yeah.
in, how that plant turns into this little bottle from what we call seed to seal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you go in any of the greenhouses to see the seeds?
No.
Okay. So
We did drive around. They have horses and stuff there too.
Oh,
And
yeah, it's a
they-
big horse. Yeah. absolutely.
They had a circus or something? Not a circus. What?
Like
a medieval times thing almost, where they had the
Yeah.
big ring where they.
They had like jousting
Very young
things.
one,
So.
Yeah.
a jouster. He
Yeah.
jousted. Yeah, so he was all about history and the historical ways of life and journey and bravery and valor. The name Valor Oil came from all of his days on, jousting and all of that. So,
Yeah. I think we got there like shortly before they closed, so we weren't able to take a plunge.
He was a big kid, so at convention he would joust every year, and now his kids do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so all that, it's like a big playground. And
Awesome.
then there's the little western town.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. There was a little town thing. I was like, "What is this?"
They do a shoot up, like a reenactment.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cowboy days. Yeah. So this was Gary Young's playground, basically.
Okay.
Awesome.
And then the picture of inside the welcome center, I like it shows like the blooming of the lavender, and then there's also the picture of the lantern diffuser. So that was cool to see.
Have you bought that one yet?
No.
No.
I like it though. It's cool.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it too.
Oh.
So it's just kind of fun that you just got into oils. I mean, it'll be a year in October that you got into oil, right? Or maybe even this in September.
It was, yeah.
And I think your first order was September-ish. So just a year, and you already got to go see the lavender farm.
Yes.
And go see that seed to seal process is really kind of big. And not every company has that, which is, why I always say, do you know where your oils come from?
And I like the fact that the only thing in the bottle is the plant. Correct? There's nothing else in there.
Seed to seal is what we say, all the way from the seed to that little bottle. And, it's just beautiful to walk around there. Did you smell the scents as you walked around? Could you smell anything?
Yeah, you can smell a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, do you see the steam or smoke or whatever in my video?
Yeah.
Okay, so while we were at the farm, we bought this. I don't know why I always say we.
Yeah, I don't either.
I bought, this is what's this called? An orb?
It's an orb diffuser.
And it doesn't spill.
Mm-hmm.
And it hooks up through USB, so I got it for the car. And right now, I have it hooked up to my Cricut Maker because it has a USB thing to charge your phone or your iPad while you're crafting. And I thought, well, I'd rather plug in my diffuser while I'm crafting.
Awesome. And what oil do you have in there?
Energy.
Nice. What a perfect oil for crafting.
I love energy. Energy is like one of my favorites.
Is it? Where do you put it when you put it on?
I put it on my wrist.
Yeah, so you can keep smelling it all day long?
Yeah, I have it's over there somewhere. I have like a little like bracelet that someone made that I got at a farmer's market, or like they sell all kinds of stuff, but it has lava rock on it. So then I put it on there.
Yeah, you can put it on leather too. If you have a leather bracelet or a lava rock bracelet, works great. So energy, since we're talking about that, is rosemary, juniper, lemongrass, nutmeg, Idaho balsam fir, clove, and black pepper. I think you can really smell the black pepper. Do you? Yeah, I think so too.
You don't have to be all up in your face.
I know.
It's like going directly into your nose.
You're like, I am putting it through the olfactory into the limbic brain. Yeah, she's doing the whole thing. So it increases vitality and alertness. So perfect for long crafting days. Yeah. Or long driving days if you're an Uber driver. Right?
Yeah.
And the orb is good for an Uber driver.
Yeah, I would like to get one of those. I mean, I have the small USB, but the USB in my car it's not working right.
It says our internet connection is unstable.
No, I see you. You're good.
When I plug it into my car, the USB I have in my car is like angled, So it just sprays.
So then it
up
sprays at your
Yeah.
it sprays at your dash.
Right. So I have to get one like this where the USB has a wire, and then I can put it in the cup holder or put it somewhere else. So
There's
Yeah,
another
these
one.
fit in the
Do you
cup
have
holder.
Do you have a lighter still in your car? Some cars have those and some cars don't.
like
No
the 12 volt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a diffuser for the car that hooks into there as well.
Okay.
Oh. Well,
The
does this one
difference,
have that? I don't remember.
No. The difference with the orb is you're putting water in there, so it's lasting a long time. Whereas the car diffuser that I was just saying that goes into the lighter is a little pad in there. And you
Okay.
put it on the pad.
Okay.
So it's not as strong when you do that, it seems like.
But this would be a lot in a small area. Like this one, I would only turn on like in between trips or something because I don't want to like.
Well, really? Because when I get in Ubers, I am like gasping for air because they have such fake scents in the cars that I want to. My boys make fun of me. I don't have it on right now, but my diffuser necklace. If
Yeah,
I'm in the cities
I have
where
mine
I'm
on.
taking lots of Ubers, I have that on and I'm like this in the cars because the smell of the Uber cars that I go in is bad.
I get a lot of compliments when I have the diffuser, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you have essential
I
oils in
am
here."
known to give my Uber drivers an entire bottle of orange or lemon because I'm like, please sprinkle this on your little tree hanging.
Right.
Can we sprinkle some of this on there? And I would love to get Uber, the whole company hooked up.
And
Yeah.
when they find out Alex is into essential oils, they're like, "You're into essential oils?" Like he
They
just
just ask me
doesn't.
questions and questions.
He just doesn't look like the type.
Yeah, but that's what's so different is it's everyone. I just added you to a group, Alex.
Okay.
Men Young Living. Did you see that?
I haven't even looked at it yet, so.
Yeah,
Not yet.
well, I just added you. I think it was last night. So check it out because
Okay.
a lot of the guys you'll be like, really? Really?
And
And
then
it's awesome to see the men of Young Living.
when I go and get like my beard trimmed, every single time they're like, "What do you put in your beard?" Shutron beard oil.
Shutron. Look at you. So I have my Shutron oil here as well. So whether it's a beard or a ponytail
Well,
or
okay.
your hair, I love that.
I've
that
never
you're
tried it.
doing.
Oh, it
And
smells good
how
too.
often are you putting the beard oil in?
Oh,
I do about every other day.
Okay. Because your beard is really shiny compared to many I've seen.
Right. Yeah, I was doing it every day, but it just seemed like it was a lot. So
Yeah.
I mean, I take a shower every day, but I don't know. It stays fresh.
Stay nice. Well, plus, I mean, come on. Guys don't like to do the whole maintenance every day, right? Like, so if you're getting
hence
those
the beard.
Are you putting it in your hair right now?
Yes, I did hair for 25 years. I do this when I find
wanna
new
feel
product.
it,
I just
right?
stick it in my hair.
Yeah, you want to feel it. So with my type of hair too, I just rub it in, and I rub it in and twist my ponytail, and then it creates the waves. So then
Oh,
I
cool.
get this. Like I did this
Oh,
this
that's
morning.
pretty.
And create the wave. And then I like to put it up here, and it kind of gives that body like you did with yours, you know, kind of gives that springy. But see, that's what creates these waves. But I just taught a 3-hour yoga class,
want
so
some.
that's when I like do the ponytail thing. But I put either Mira oil or Shutron oil in my hair almost every day.
I want
nice.
some.
I also really like the Shutron body wash.
So our men's products are good. I'm loving that you like them.
I've never tried them.
What's it smell like?
You're-
Yeah, right? I bet you haven't.
yeah,
What's it
man,
smell
so-
like to you guys when you smell the Shutron?
I like it. This is
it's
my
almost
first
like
time
cologne.
smelling it.
It is like, it's a men's cologne.
Yeah.
So here's what's in it. It's Idaho Blue Spruce, which is beautiful support to the brain. Ylang ylang, which balances your male and female energies, making you in that state of balance. Ocotea is a great stabilizer. Hinoki is great for hormone support. I don't know anything about Davana, this oil. We don't have it as a single oil, but it's in the blend. Cedarwood. Cedarwood is great for hair.
Okay.
It is so good for your hair. Lavender we know about, relaxes, right? Calms. Coriander is in here. And you know what I love about coriander? Coriander helps you with feelings of being overwhelmed. So how many things during the day do we kind of feel that way? And it's making me laugh saying this, looking at Chewie on your shirt. Because in Star Wars, how overwhelmed was Chewie all the time? Trying to warn everybody, like, I'm overwhelmed. Oh my God, we're getting chased again. Right? And then there's lemon and Northern Lights black spruce, which... So it has both of the blue spruce of the big tall spruce trees, as well as the black spruce that are getting that energy from the Northern Lights. So Alex, I kind of like your statement that says, I was doing it every day, but it seemed like a little much. The vibrational energy that you're getting from this oil, plenty every other day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you were, I love how you were listening to how it made you feel.
It also,
and then you were like, fine.
Like, I'm trying to empty it out here. It's a big, like, clear tube. I don't know how well you can see that on there. And I only use half of it. Like, not even half. Like, a little less than half.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, yeah. If you put a whole dropper, you'd be greasy.
Yeah. I don't even use half. It's less than half.
Good point. Thank you for sharing that. That's a great point. Yeah, it says apply 2 to 4 drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
right,
it is a dropper, but it would be really easy to drop it all in your hand. Right. Like more, but less is more.
And if there is like I feel like I have a lot in my hands, then I will put it through my hair too. So. Yeah,
because our hair is one of our best diffusers.
Yeah.
Is the way I look at that, and the hair also acts as a wick and goes straight into the brain. So that's a beautiful thing as well. Awesome. So it says in one of my books, it says Shutron is empowering essential oil that is specifically designed for men to boost feelings of masculinity and confidence. I guess it's giving me some good male energy because I use it. So, but we also have Mira oil, which is more feminine smell than the Shutron. So if you haven't tried that, Melody, the color of the bottle is the same color as your hair.
Okay.
The Mira oil. Yeah.
I'll have to try that.
That was new this convention.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't probably talked to you about that yet.
No.
Yeah. So what other oils did you guys use on your car ride that you liked after we did that little segment on traveling with oils? Did you find yourself using them?
Yeah. We used cypress a lot.
Yeah. For just.
Did it help as you ventured into the mountains?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, another one that we use for other stuff all the time, but peppermint for being able to breathe.
Yeah. Well, I put a drop of peppermint in my mouth, and it was...
For one, it's a great mint.
Yeah.
Mints.
Yeah.
It clears you right up.
Yeah, it's really strong, though. You only do 1 drop.
Yeah, and I'm going to show, because when you told me that, I was like, oh my gosh, they are using good amounts of oils. If you can handle peppermint in your mouth, you are doing good with using your oils. Because a lot of times people want to do that right away, and I'm always like, okay, just know it's really strong.
Right.
So peppermint comes in a white label too, a vitality oil. I just don't have it at my fingertips, because it's really the white labels that we put in our mouth. But it does come with that. But I kind of like to drip it into my hand and rub it.
Okay.
So that I'm not like, what if you get
right.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
And I got 2 once. And I think Alex was talking about my face I was making.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
But that went away really fast. And my friend Carol was having trouble breathing because of the altitude and the smoke in Utah. And this helped her clear up her breathing. She could breathe a lot better right afterwards.
And if
it brings alertness to you. So like, Like right now, I just put that in my mouth and I'm like, hello.
It wakes you right up.
And it's cooling and fresh. And Young Living is one of the only companies to allow us to put essential oils internally into our mouth.
Right.
And that's because we have the Vitality, the white labels. I don't have peppermint right by me, but this is what the white labels look like. These are our Vitality oils. And so any of them that come with a white label are ingestible like that. And Young Living's one of the only companies pure enough and trust that the FDA trusts enough to say, yeah, those white labels can be called a dietary supplement and can be ingested. So I love that you're doing it. I love that you're putting peppermint in and feeling that, especially when you're driving.
I also want to add something with the peppermint. If there's a tick, if you have a tick, you should put a drop of peppermint on it. It like goes crazy because in Georgia, where I live, the kids get ticks all the time, and they put one little drop of it, and the tick went crazy, let go, and they were able to pull it right off.
Interesting. I did not know that. That is new for me. I knew that.
Pam learned something from us.
From you. You know what? It's been one of those days. I learned a lot from my trainees today that were teaching class with me afterwards. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm learning so much from you guys. It's one of those days. I love that. Thank you for that. I've seen it with the ants, but I've never thought about it because not very often do I have a tick crawling on me.
Right.
Right?
But where I live, it's wooded areas everywhere. So. But
that's good to know.
Well, then if they go crazy, then you would be able to put that around you before you go into the woods and hopefully help yourself.
Oh yeah. Preventive.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure it's probably in our insect repellent that we sell.
Yeah.
And I just really want people to know that Young Living has an amazing insect repellent that has a blend of oils in it. I don't even know. I don't have it in front of me to say exactly what's in it. I apologize. I didn't know I was going to talk about it. But our insect repellent for prevention is really an amazing product that is all natural that you should check out. So, Alex, order that and give some samples to some of those families.
Yeah.
You know, because that would be good for them to get turned on to, because it's tough to find things that work, you know? So that's exciting.
And we had a few questions.
Okay.
Well, Lynn says, can I ask Pam a question?
Yes.
So I guess type your question, Lynn. And Reva Mock, I think is her name. She's interested. Yes, we're talking about Young Living oils, and she's interested in doing the oils and selling them. Do you want to talk maybe about the starter kit?
Sure. Let me grab a starter kit. Let me see if I think I've got one handy right here. So when you sign up with Melody Lane
or Alex, they can sign up with him. Actually, I'd prefer they sign up with him.
But it helps you too. So they have to know
so signing up with him helps me too.
Right. So it supports Melody Lane because she is supporting her son, right? So this is the box you get. And then Melody Lane offers a free gift too that we can't really tell you exactly what it is on here, but you get it drop shipped right to your home, and it's something that helps you learn and know the oils really well. So with that, this is the box, and it also comes with a diffuser. Hold on, let me go over here. See that? It does not come with an orb diffuser that Melody was showing, but that's the Desert Mist diffuser. So it comes with that one if you choose that. And then the box opens up and you've got, voila, you've got 10 oils here. And then there's a trap door, little information. There's information that tells you what to do with the oils. And then you have a trap door. Let's make sure nothing falls out at me. And the trap door has another oil, Stress Away, oil bottles. New to the kit now is Thieves Household Cleaner.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Non-toxic.
We've been using that.
You have, and you like it?
Yeah.
I use it at the house where I live.
I love it. So I'm so glad you're using it. My new cleaning lady in my city condo knew about Thieves and uses my Thieves products, and I didn't even have to train her. Like somebody else trained her for me. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. And then you get our Ninja Red, which I'm going to show you something about Ninja Red in a little bit, because you're going to like it, Alex, if you haven't done that yet. So this one is Stress Away in here. The name says
I like
it all.
Stress Away.
So
I put Stress Away. I diffuse Stress Away in my car.
And what do you like about Stress Away?
Hold on. Alexa, stop.
I couldn't find
Just don't say your name.
They're all talking now.
Section of the Alexa app to link video skills and devices.
You have too many.
Okay.
What was your question?
What do you like about Stress Away in your car?
It's just when you're sitting in traffic, traffic can be stressful, and it's just kind of.
And what does it smell like to you?
It's just relieving almost. It just you just kind of feel nice. It's just comfortable.
So all of you that do candles that are not good for us, candles are just not so good for us.
Right.
But the Stress Away is the one that helped me with my candle fix, because I really liked some of my candles back in the day. And my favorite candle was a vanilla candle. And Stress Away smells very vanilla lime-like. Yeah. It's like a beach.
Yeah.
Like sea breeze, you know, like that wind coming at you going, my stress is lifted. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. I didn't even, it's exactly like that.
Kind of like that cool ocean breeze that's coming at you. Yeah, so sitting in a car, that's lovely, right? So the other oils in the kit is Thieves Essential Oil. Thieves Cleaner comes from the Thieves Essential Oil. Copaiba is essential oil, and Copaiba is for any areas in your body that feel heat, is like how I like to explain that. I like to put that on my knees after a workout or before a workout, or my ankles. I like to put it on the back of my spine, back here where I get kind of bumpy and lumpy back there. I like it up there. Lavender is our calm in the chaos. It's also the queen of oils. Some call it the Swiss Army knife. When in doubt, try lavender. Peppermint we've talked about. You can ingest it. The white labels are ingestible. Lavender has a white label too. It's just colored in here. But peppermint is great to cool you down. It's great for all the reasons we've talked about already. Great for the belly, support the digestive system. Lemon supports overall immune system and really all the systems of the body. But lemon is my favorite in the kitchen. If you go to my YouTube channel, I uploaded my dad cleaning his grill.
Yeah, I saw that.
Lemon and Citrus Fresh. It's a great video there. So check that one out. Citrus Fresh was the oil we used on the grill when we ran out of lemon. So, but it's a blend of citrus oils with spearmint added. So it's one of my favorites to diffuse.
Oh, is it?
I love this one to diffuse because it has that citrusy fresh smell, but then just that little hint of spearmint keeps me alert when I'm working. So I love that one. What is that one? Digize for a healthy digestive system, or Motion like at Disney World or Six Flags or those type of places.
I use Digize a lot.
You do you?
Yeah. Whenever I have like a stomach ache or anything, I just put it on my stomach and it like clears it up almost like immediately.
Yep, it helps that digestive system. It's so sweet. And then we got frankincense, which is the king of oils. I like to say when in doubt, use frankincense, but I like frankincense as a calming oil as well. And stabilizer because it's grounding from a tree source too. And then Panaway is great before exercise for any skeletal muscular stuff, that kind of thing. And then Raven is the first oil I ever used right here on the chest to just open up my breath and give me more airflow. So this is our starter kit that you get for $160 and with a diffuser. So it's a beautiful time of year to get involved with Young Living because our sales start ramping up and our promotions start ramping up really big. And when you sign up with Alex and Melody, you get gifts.
Yeah. And you get a lot of free stuff. Like I have a lot of free oils that I think I've gotten
Like in the
these
promotions.
frees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
You also
One time I got dryer balls. I still use those.
yeah.
I love the dryer balls. Yeah. So the more you order, the more you get free. It works that way. But what people don't understand too is our company is founded on oils, right? That's what we're about. We're the world leader in essential oils, but we're really a holistic grocery store. So in the last 24 hours, I have eaten almost every food I've eaten has come from our company.
Wow.
I had
I saw your
rotini
post about
pasta last night.
your
The
cereal.
einkorn
Oh yeah,
rotini
I was
pasta.
thinking. How was that?
I haven't
It was
tried that
so
yet.
good. It's so good. You just cannot overcook it. It's only 5 to 10 minutes to cook
Okay.
it, which is great. So it cooks really fast. And I put it together with, I love lamb. Instead of ground beef, I like ground lamb, and put it with tomato sauce. And then I put a little bit of oregano and thyme, essential oils in the sauce at the end. I take a toothpick and rub it around the oil bottle and just toothpick it into my
Okay.
sauce. Just a tiny bit. And some people like basil in there or rosemary in there. You can, or some people like lemon in their sauces. So I just kind of season it at the very end when it's cooling. I'll put a little bit of essential oil in there to give it that vibrational energy. And yum, yum. In fact, George threw the leftovers out, and I was so bummed when I got home today because I was like dreaming about eating the leftovers, and they weren't here. He either ate them or they're gone. I don't know, but they weren't here. So I had that, and then I had einkorn flakes this morning. Which the einkorn flakes, have you heard all the scuttlebuff about all the bad chemicals in the cereals? Have you heard about
No,
that?
I haven't.
There's all Kellogg's, like Cheerios and all that. There's all these, I don't know the name of it because I don't eat that kind of stuff anyway. But there's a bad chemical that is cancer causing that they just came out that is in a lot of the cereals that we feed our kids. So what I love about our einkorn flakes is that there's only 5 ingredients, and they're ingredients you can pronounce and you know what they are.
Nice.
And they taste good. I added raisins to it this morning, and it tasted like good old Raisin Bran.
Awesome.
You know,
Yeah.
And I like their
But-
granola.
How's the dried wolfberry like?
I love the dried wolfberries in a
Trail mix.
trail mix.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
and I put it in my cereal sometimes too.
Okay.
They're so healthy for you that I haven't done this in a while, but back in the day, I would soak 10 to 12 dried wolfberries in a mug of water by my bedside and let them soak. And then in the morning, they were so fun to see all puffed up. And I would drink the water that they were soaking in because
Okay.
all the vitamins and nutrients from the wolfberry would be in there. And then I would put my wolfberries that were all puffed up in my cereal because they were easier to
Oh,
chew.
nice.
Oh, cool.
I haven't done that in a long time though, so thank you for that. See, you're bringing it out of me today, Alex. I'm learning again from my own self, but from you really, going, oh yeah, I haven't done that in a while. So it's really healthy to do that kind of thing, you know, from dried fruits. So I haven't done that in a while, but this is what I've been loving. I'll be right back.
And Lynn, we'll get to your question.
That's weird because I mean we have been diffusing stuff, and there's 2 dogs here. They haven't been acting weird.
There's one oil they can't use for cats.
Anyways.
Go ahead.
See, it's frozen. Can you tell?
Oh, yeah. We did that. We froze them and brought them on our trip.
Yeah. We'll make them in your little slushies.
Oh, I just love it because it's so hot here. And then it's a bush pop.
Yeah, that's awesome. And
They're
it's so
so
healthy.
So good, so easy. It was funny because I was trying to tell someone about this, and they're like, oh, then you must be buying the bottles and making popsicles. I'm like, no, that's too much work for me. No, I am putting this little packet in a freezer. That's all. And then you have this healthy popsicle. That's been one of my faves.
I tried something new with the oils, and did you like it when I made it for you?
Yeah.
I took a can of
Look at her.
Zing.
She's skeptical. That wasn't a very convincing.
Yeah.
I know.
I
She
don't
probably
think
had
I
to
drank
remember
it
what I
all.
was talking about too.
I think I would have liked it better if you didn't put so much. Was it the Zing in it?
Yeah.
If I would have just had a half a glass.
Can't talk now.
So what did you do?
I put a can of Zing into a cup, and then the packet or the little
Ninja
shot of Ninja Red, and a drop of lime.
Oh, yum.
And
It was good,
I
right?
loved it. Yeah, I loved it.
But you had too much Zing in there. You love the Ninja Red taste.
Yeah, I think, like, I would have rather drink it faster instead. I don't sit and just drink a whole glass of something, and I don't know.
You're too busy for that.
Yeah, a half a glass would have been better. So I don't think I drink
your
it all.
water in?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still drinking your shakes or no?
Yes. When my
You are.
assistant's here. So she wasn't here today, and I was just thinking, I didn't have my shake. So maybe I'll go make my shake myself since she's not here.
Probably.
Okay. Oh, darn.
Yeah. I have
But
to
no.
do stuff.
Okay. With how much you're doing, why are you not just hiring a cook, a chef?
Well, now I have 2 assistants, and
Okay.
one does more of the cooking and stuff. And she's not here every day though, but yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Maybe you should have her just like cook meals for a week, and then you can.
yeah, we've talked about that and stuff. But I get tired of things too, and
We'll have her cook different
No, I
meals.
think you can handle the fresh. I
Yeah.
think you can handle figuring that out. But
Yeah.
are you getting up and walking still?
yes, that's why I have dogs.
The dogs really help with that.
Awesome.
That's one of the reason I got dogs, and I had to have 2 so they would keep each other company. These, all they do is sleep all day, but when they go
Yeah, that's
out,
all they do.
I don't just like open the door and let them out. I have to take them out on leashes. So
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
getting up more often and going outside and taking a break from work. It takes me away from the computer.
Beautiful.
So that helps a lot. And while we're
Beautiful.
on the thing of pets, the topic, Lynn's question was about cats. Somebody told her she can't use essential oils in her diffuser because she has cats and it will make them sick.
I agree with that if they're not Young Living essential oils. But I have tons of friends that use Young Living essential oils with their cats. In fact, I have a cat specialist in my team that is a foster parent for cats, and she's got like 8 cats at a time, and she diffuses and uses them on herself everywhere. But cats are finicky, right? And they're very smart. And they know when there is a bad chemical around them. They know that they don't want to be around anything toxic chemical wise. So they know if you're using a brand that is not good for them. They know instantly. And no, it's dangerous. Yes, it's dangerous to use things that are not exactly what they say they are.
But
With
yeah, so
anybody,
Young
whether it's
Living
a cat or a person.
is seed
But the
to
cats
seal.
seem to know. The only ones you cannot use, didn't I tell you it was tea tree oil is bad around animals?
I think so. She says specifically lavender, to do not use lavender.
That is not true to my knowledge. That is not true. But that leads me, Lynn, everybody's teaching us so many things today. That leads me to the conversation that most lavender on the market is adulterated. It's the highest adulterated essential oil. Adulterated means it's not real. There's other things added into it, bad chemicals, fillers, things like that. Young Living, to my knowledge, what I've been told is Young Living owns about 75% of the Lavandula augustifolia market, which is 100% pure, not 5% pure, 100% pure lavender. To be labeled 100% pure on some of these bottles, they only have to be 5% pure. So that's why it'll say pure lavender, because the labeling laws are not very strict. But if Young Living owns 75% of the pure lavender, then the lavender you're out there elsewhere is, chances are, not 100% pure. This is what I've been educated on.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know, Young Living has what do I want to say? Oh, farms. Forgot the word farms.
Yeah.
All over the world. Not just lavender, but, they own most of the farms for their oils. They're not buying it through another farm that could be doing something different or using insecticides and things like that.
Yeah, and our partner farms, if we don't farm it ourselves, have very, very, very strict guidelines. And I was on a trip in Egypt, and our sourcing rep was visiting a new farm in the Egyptian lands, and she came back and she was shaking her head, and I said, we all were like, we wanted to know, and she's like, we cannot use that farm. And we're like, why? And she said, because their water source is not safe. So we look all the way from where their water comes from, what has been on that land prior, how they're maintaining the land, if they're using pesticides. None of our farms have ever had pesticides or the toxic chemicals to kill weeds and all that kind of stuff. None of them. So we're really kind of crazy about that kind of stuff. And that's why some of our oils go out of stock or go from bigger bottles to smaller bottles, because our demand is high. And I always love when an oil is only for essential reward users, and people get bummed, like, I can't buy it on a quick order. What's the deal? I'm like, be grateful. Those of us that are loyal to the company get to buy the oils we need. Mm-hmm. So the more you can get involved and know these oils, you'll feel them. It sounds sometimes like we're trying to sell people on them. No, it's not about that. The oils actually do that. When you actually feel them, you want more of them. What's your favorite oil right now, Melody, that you've been using? Which one did you just tell me that you have an empty bottle?
Motivation. I'm out of motivation, guys.
Motivation.
It's a sadness. My motivation is gone.
Your motivation is gone. All right, everybody comment and raise your hands if you want Melody to continue having motivation.
And thank you, Reva, for the super chat.
So, motivation, and why do you like that oil so much?
Is that the one that we got in Hawaii?
Oh, yeah.
That is.
That's not the bottle, though.
Oh, so maybe I have another bottle in my bathroom or something. I have some extras in my bathroom.
Ooh. So why do you like motivation?
I don't know. Motivates me.
Gets her
It
motivated.
smells good.
Yeah.
I can still smell it.
I use motivation.
I want to stick this up my nose.
Does it make you feel different when you use it?
Yeah, it kind of makes you want to get going.
Yeah. I think it gives me a little energy,
Sense of
even.
action and accomplishment.
Yeah.
Providing
can't
positive
stop
energy
smelling
to help overcome feelings of fear and procrastination. Who wants Melody Lane to have support on never having fear and not procrastinating? You're teaching me something again, Melody.
I'm rolling it on my nose so I smell it.
Do you know what you're teaching me right now?
That you need motivation?
I have been procrastinating like horribly. Have you seen any oil videos from me lately?
No.
I've been procrastinating horribly. So now I'm knowing that I need to use motivation oil. And some of you may be watching this going, they're just crazy. They're just trying to sell oils. No, I'm not kidding. No. They do something. And you won't know until you try them. But once you try them, it's kind of crazy what they do. So let me see. Do they have motivation behind me? I'm going to see what I feel when I put this baby on.
Put it down.
No, it smells so good.
No, I do have it back here. JKLM should be right here. Motivation, brand new bottle.
Have it going,
I must have gotten through a bottle a while ago and stopped using it.
Reva has to go, and Pam has a 800 number where you can call and ask questions.
Yeah, just call me. And we'll talk about
Put in
getting
the
what
comments.
you need.
I'll what's your
I know
number?
you like motivation.
Well, I'll put it in the description of the video.
Yeah.
The 800 number?
Yeah.
Okay, this is why you like motivation. Roman chamomile. It's calming but invigorating too. Black spruce, ylang ylang, and lavender.
I love ylang ylang too.
Yeah.
I think that just smells so good.
Yes, it does. Does it remind you of hair products back in the day?
Yeah, it probably does.
I think it reminds me of different shampoos, like a long time ago.
Yeah.
That they used to put ylang ylang in shampoo. Because it kind of brings up that memory for me. And it really might remind us of, Grandma Gibbs had a lot of scent. Did she not?
You know what? I walked into my bedroom the other night and I just thought of Grandma Gibbs. I'm like, I smell Grandma Gibbs. Like her house, not her personally, but it just, when you walked into her house, I just felt like I smelled like Grandma Gibbs's house, which was,
Isn't that interesting?
yeah.
She had a lot. She was ahead of her times. She had a lot of aroma going on. Do you remember those little bath bead things?
Yeah, she always had those bath beads.
Yes, and they were like rose, and I think
Yeah.
she had ylang ylang ones. I think she did. I do. And motivation kind of reminds me. Yeah, there's something there. I bet she was into chamomile.
Probably.
Being on the farm and stuff. I bet she was into chamomile. I bet she had it planted somewhere.
Sandy has a question that I also have a question in.
Okay.
Do you have any suggestions on what to do with empty oil bottles? She has a lot of them. I have a lot of empty ones too. I don't want to throw them away.
I keep them also. So what some people do, you crafting geniuses, a lot of people make things for the holidays with their oil bottles. So they'll put a string of Christmas lights in them somehow, some way. I've never done it myself.
Oh,
And
I
they'll
know
put
how.
Christmas lights out of them. I like to, because the messages of the bottle, the name of the bottle, like let's just say motivation, how sweet it is to take the plastic part off, write one of your friends a beautiful note, scroll it up and stick it in the top so part of it's sticking out, screw the lid back in and give it to them as a message, and
That's
tell them
cool.
to put the empty bottle, like in their message, put the empty bottle in their bathtub with them when they take a bath, and it will put the oil into the bath.
Oh.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can dump the empty bottles in with you in the bath as well. What else have we done with them? If you want to turn a company onto it, I use my empty bottles in chiropractors' offices, public places where I create smellers. So that they're not the actual bottle of oil, but they are the smeller, so that people can smell the different scents.
Awesome.
So I'll keep a set like that. What else do we do with them? A lot of people have done stuff. I don't know. Google it because
Yeah, I was going to say, we'd probably look it up. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Make a video.
Yeah, a lot of people have done really cool stuff with it.
Yeah, the lights that I put in my beard, the Christmas lights. So I got Facebook. I don't know if I have a video. I don't think I have a video.
You
But
put Christmas lights in your beard?
Yeah, I have ornaments and lights I put through my beard. If you go, it's on Instagram, I believe. They're like real small little LEDs, so you could put like one or two of them into the bottle, and then screw the lid on.
Little lights that I bought. Tiny. They sell tiny little lights.
So like you could put the lights in, like a couple of them into the bottle, and then the string is real thin, like the wire, into another one, and then you can just kind of hang them up somewhere, and then you get little lights.
Exactly. Yeah. I give them to some of my people that like to make those kind of things.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Some people have used them as a press. to make little cookie things or whatever, you know, like clay, things like that. Like use them for the circle. Because you got different size circles going on here. That's a circle, that's a circle, this is a circle.
Oh, yeah.
You know, things like that. I don't know. I can't think of anything else.
Can you remind me why I have helichrysum?
Helichrysum is your big support oil for if something, how do I want to say this? Well, the plant of the helichrysum, let's talk about the plant. If you have a plant of helichrysum and you tear off a piece of the plant, you can see it regenerate instantly. Okay? So if the plant itself is regenerating really quickly, what do you think happens when you put a drop of oil on something, a drop of helichrysum oil on that? It's regenerating. So it's one of those that if you're traveling, like on my bike rides, I often have lavender and helichrysum with me. If I wiped out, that's what I would want to have.
I remember.
Yeah, there was the lady.
Wait, we can't say
careful, you gotta be
things.
compliant.
We can't say things,
You
but
said.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah.
It's great for emergencies.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
It's a major one. I like to blend it with vitamin E oil for skin, for areas on the skin that need vitamin E oil.
Yes.
Helichrysum are good partners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a major oil that I say every household should not be without.
Yes, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one lady needed it and she called her neighbor across the street and she ran over with it. That I can say that, right? Or sent her husband over, take this to them, they need it right away.
Yes, there's lots of that goes on with helichrysum because it's just
yes. So I cannot forget that.
On this earth for us for a reason.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
God put all these plants here for us.
So animals teach us a lot. So let's wrap this up with this. Animals teach us a tremendous amount. So when you're looking at your cat
If they can,
and your cat is trying to tell you
it.
messages, some cats are not going
Backwards.
to like some of the
Type it
oils.
in.
Some humans are not going to like some of the oils. But some are going to need it. Okay? Some are going to need things. So I don't know if I've told you guys this story or not, but I was on a trip to Sedona with my husband many, many years ago. And he was like, I'll go do a yoga hike with you if you do what I want you to do today as well. And so one of the things he wanted to do was go horseback riding. So we go to this horseback ranch where we could horseback on the mountains and then find an open field in a stream and everything. And so I get on my horse and the guy goes, oh, you've got the horse that has some stuff. And I was like, great, lovely. So I was like, just don't let him like take off with me or whatever. So we're on this mountain ridge, right? Rocky, looking down, high heights, whatever. And my horse kept going off trail. And the guy was like, that horse, he was like mad at the horse. I was like, I was just observing. And every time the horse went off trail, have I told you this story yet?
I don't think so.
You've told me this story. But
I did?
Yeah, when I was at your house.
Okay, oh, right. Every time the horse went off trail, I plucked some of the plant or tree or whatever shrub that the horse was going off trail to get. Because, you know, they're constantly eating. And so I put it in my pocket. And I was new to all this back then. But I was intrigued, really intrigued. I think I'd been to convention a couple times and learned some stuff, but I wasn't an aromatherapist at this time. So we get through the ride. My horse always went off trail. I grabbed some of the tree or bush, put it in my pocket. I get to the end of the ride and he goes, that horse, blah, blah, blah. And I said, your horse is sick. Your horse goes off trail for these plants because the horse needs these plants.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy goes, how do you know that? And I whipped out my pocket and we looked at it and I go, here's some helichrysum, here's some cypress, here's some pine. you know, and we went through all the plants. I go, he would have gotten lavender. There was a little wild-crafted lavender, but it was too far off, and you kept yelling at him. And he just kept trying to get at these plants. And so I say to you, we learn from what is put on this earth for us, and we learn from the animals of what they need, and we learn from each other of what our needs are. And when we look at the essential oils, it's not looking at them like they're foreign to us, like there's something new. They've been on this earth for a long, long, long time. We just have found out how to extract them, make them pure, and bring out the constituents that help us and make them into a potent form. So like you said, instead of carrying leaves of peppermint to put in your tea, you can put a little drop of peppermint in your tea.
Yeah.
Right? It's easier.
Yeah.
It's an easier thing. Instead of carrying around a plant to help you, you have the essence of that plant in this little bottle. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's being like common sense uses of, they don't replace medications for everyone. They don't have to diagnose, prescribe, or treat or anything. They're supportive. Just like they were put on this earth, the flowers and the trees and the shrubs and everything, they support us in so many different ways. So just think support when you think of it. So that's why when I read the label of motivation, I'm like, Roman chamomile. We know we drink chamomile tea to calm down. Mm-hmm. And it's not motivation. The bottle wouldn't be stimulating like, ooh, I've got to do this. It would calm you down so that you can motivate.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when you look at what's in our blends, or you look at what that plant really does, if it's a single, it really is common sense. It really starts to like come together for everyone. So instead of thinking of it as a total foreign substance, think about what's in your front yard, what's on the farms, what's on the mountains for us to use. That makes sense? So why would a plant be bad for a cat?
Right. Yeah, that's true.
A really big blanket statement to say all of that is bad for a cat. Are they strong? Yeah, they're strong. You wouldn't dose a cat like you would, and it's not dosing, but drops of oils for a human that weighs 200 pounds, the same as a cat that weighs 2 pounds.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's common sense.
And I just bought all the animal scents oils too.
Yeah, fun.
For the dogs.
Fun.
And I also bought one for kids called Sleepies.
Are you
Sleep
using
eyes?
it?
I haven't used
Sleepy
it.
eyes? Or
Sleepy, yeah.
something like
Sleepy
that.
eyes.
Have you used it?
I bought it because where I live, the kids don't like to go to sleep. So I was like, maybe I'll diffuse this.
Have you used it yet?
No, not yet.
Just go rub their feet with some oil on your hands. She used to rub her kids'
Great
feet every night.
About those oils, the kids' oils and the animal scent oils are already diluted.
Okay.
With a
They're already diluted. Okay.
They're
Because that's what I was wondering. You know, I bought it for me in case I have trouble sleeping, which I don't really have trouble sleeping because
Nice, Reba.
I'm exhausted at night. But so I thought, you know, if it works for kids, why not for an adult? So maybe I'll just use a little extra.
I should probably use it because
it's like it's gentle.
Nights of the hour.
It's very gentle. I like the tummy jice for me.
Okay.
I like it a lot. And it just makes it more gentle when
All
it's
right.
still little.
So I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Well, and it might make you, even though you don't have trouble falling asleep, it might help you go into a deeper sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, like into that
try
REM
that.
sleep. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Right.
Well, I had weird dreams this morning, which I thought I was awake for. I was thinking of something that I had to do today, and I was thinking, don't tap.
Sorry.
I was thinking of how I'm going to say something in a video that I had to share. I had to email somebody a video. And I thought I'll do that. And then later when I woke up, like I was laying in bed thinking, I went back to sleep. Later I woke up, I'm like, what the heck was I thinking? I don't have one. Like I was thinking I had a trophy and this person also had this trophy for going to this place. I'm like, We don't have trophies. What the heck was I thinking? And I totally thought I was awake. But I wasn't. I don't know what was happening with me.
Sleeping really well, though, when you remember your dreams.
Whenever I diffuse, I don't know why I would diffuse awaken when I go to sleep.
He dreams.
I have some weird dreams though when I diffuse awaken in the room that I'm sleeping in. I have the most realistic dreams, and to the point of when, what's that called? When you have I don't remember what they're the actual lucid dreams. To the point when I wake up, I'm like, I feel exhausted. I didn't sleep at all. Like I don't know what it is.
That's probably because the name says it all, and
you're not
Right.
sleeping deep.
I like the smell of awaken. And I was like, how the piece is.
I do like the smell of awaken as well. But the name says it all, and let's use common sense. I'm just going to tag you on that one, Alice.
Yeah.
You'll end up being like Chewy.
Well, thank you, Pam.
Thank you. So fun. I love our little talks.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. And we're off a week or a day or...
Yeah, we're off a week.
Yeah, we're off a week and a day.
Oh, yeah, because today's Thursday. Yes,
yeah.
We're off in a day.
But we try to do this every third Wednesday of the month at 3 p.m. Is it Central or Eastern?
Eastern.
Okay, 3 p.m. Eastern. We're off schedule.
Yes.
So those of you that enjoy these videos, please come back 3 p.m. Central on Eastern on YouTube. And Pamela has a YouTube channel. Her link is in the description. Yes, it is. I had to think, wait a minute. It is in the description. And Beard Adventures Alex is also in the description.
Yes.
And I will add Pamela's phone number for if you have any questions on oils or want to sign up or anything. You can call her. You can always message me too if you have questions, but Pamela knows everything.
And then,
well, I just tried to keep you in your crafting mode.
Yeah,
so, we did this. It's all about that you love the product and you want people to know about it, but we don't want to take anybody away from your true love.
Oh, yeah.
And so I will help in any way I can.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you.
The description of my videos, if they want to sign up under me.
Okay, you can go to his videos and sign up under him too.
If you want to sign up.
Well, if they sign up under me, I'll link them to you too. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Have a lovely rest of the day.
Oh, whoops.